Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss any of our emotional, dramatic, and heartwarming stories about your favorite Korean stars. Today, we're diving deep into a story that has taken the K-entertainment world by storm. A story of love, heartbreak, vulnerability, and the quiet strength of one of South Korea's most beloved actresses, Son Ye Jin. This is more than a news update. It's a window into the soul of a woman millions admire, but few truly know. In a world that thrives on picture-perfect love stories, Son Ye Jin and Hyun have always seemed like the gold standard. Ever since their on-screen chemistry in Crash Landing on You sparked real-life romance, the couple has been hailed as Korea's royalty. Two of the industry's brightest stars finally finding love, not just in drama, but in reality. From the outside looking in, it seemed like nothing could be more perfect. A private yet magical wedding, a baby on the way, mutual respect, and adoring fans across the globe. But now, Son Ye Jin's emotional confession has peeled back the curtain, revealing the raw truth beneath the glamorous surface. For the first time, Son Ye Jin has spoken openly about the pain she silently endured, the emotional weight of fame, and the moment she nearly gave up, not just on her career, but on her marriage. And yet, through that storm, she chose to stay. She chose love. She chose Hyun. This is the powerful, touching story of why. The perfect beginning, or so it seemed. When Son Ye Jin and Hyun first appeared on screen together, fans instantly noticed the spark. Their chemistry in Crash Landing on You felt so natural, so deeply real, that rumors of a relationship began almost immediately. But both actors, known for their professionalism and privacy, remained tight-lipped. It wasn't until New Year's Day 2021 that the couple finally confirmed what fans had long suspected. They were dating. Their agencies released official statements, and fans across the globe rejoiced. It felt like a fairy tale come true. Two of Korea's most beloved actors, finally together. In March 2022, they tied the knot in a private yet breathtaking ceremony dubbed the Wedding of the Century. Son Ye Jin looked radiant. Hyun was the picture of a devoted groom, and the world cheered for their happiness. But even as fans celebrated, the couple's lives were beginning to shift in quiet, unseen ways. The silent struggles behind the smile. Fame is a double-edged sword. For Son Ye Jin, the transition from global star to newlywed under a magnifying glass was far from easy. In a rare interview with a respected Korean publication, Son Ye Jin revealed just how much she struggled emotionally during the months following her wedding. There were days, she said, her voice cracking, when I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize myself anymore. She spoke candidly about the isolation she felt, not from her husband, but from her own identity. Everyone around me had expectations. I had to be the perfect wife, the perfect actress, the perfect woman. I began to feel like I was living for everyone else but me. Those words struck a chord. They didn't come from a place of drama, but deep emotional honesty. Even with Hyun by her side, Son Ye Jin felt the weight of 1,000 eyes watching her every move, analyzing every smile, every outfit, every word. The breaking point. She revealed that there were nights when she cried herself to sleep, not because she didn't love Hyun, but because she didn't feel like she loved herself anymore. I almost gave up, she admitted quietly. Not on him, never on him, but on everything else, the spotlight, the pressure, even my dreams. I thought about leaving it all behind. According to close sources, there were moments when she would retreat into silence, locking herself in a room just to breathe without judgment. Her team noticed the change. She became quieter, more guarded, and less willing to appear in public. But perhaps the most touching revelation came when she spoke about Hyun's response. He never tried to fix me, she said through tears. He just sat beside me, sometimes for hours, not saying anything, just holding my hand. In those moments, I remembered why I fell in love with him. While Son Ye Jin was going through an emotional storm, Hyun was her anchor. Known for his calm and reserved personality, He reportedly became even more gentle and patient during her period of vulnerability. Insiders shared stories of how Hyun adjusted his schedule, making sure to be home as much as possible. He cooked meals for her, listened without interrupting, and created a space where she could feel safe, not as a star, but as a human being. He saw her, not the image of her, a close friend shared. And that made all the difference. For Son Ye Jin, it was this quiet strength that helped her choose to stay in the relationship, to stay in the spotlight, and to stay true to herself, even as everything around her felt overwhelming. Choosing to stay, the moment of clarity. Son Ye Jin described a specific moment that changed everything. She had spent an entire afternoon in tears, questioning whether she was enough. As she sat alone in the dark, Hyun gently knocked on the door and said something that stopped her heart. He whispered, "You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you. That's who I love." It was then that Son Ye Jin realized love isn't about perfection. It's not about showing your best self all the time. True love, she said, is when someone sees your broken pieces and chooses to stay anyway. "I chose to stay," she said, her voice filled with emotion. "Because he stayed with me, not the actress, not the fantasy, but the real me." The public's reaction. When her interview was released, the public responded with overwhelming support. Fans from all over the world sent messages of love, empathy, and encouragement. Social media was flooded with hashtags like #StayStrongSonYeJin and #RealLoveWins. One fan tweeted, "She showed us that even fairy tales of pain, and that makes her even more beautiful." Another wrote, "This is what love really looks like. Not always easy, not always perfect, but real, raw, and worth fighting for." Perhaps one of the most powerful things about Son Ye Jin's story is how it resonated with women across generations. Her vulnerability gave voice to struggles many women silently endure. The pressure to be everything to everyone, the loss of self, the exhaustion that comes with expectations. Their love today, stronger than ever. Today, Son Ye Jin and Hyun continue to live their lives with quiet grace. While they remain largely private, occasional glimpses into their world show a couple who has endured and grown stronger through adversity. They are often seen enjoying simple moments, walking their dog, sharing coffee, laughing at each other's jokes. It's clear their love isn't built on grand gestures or celebrity perfection, but on deep trust, patience, and emotional honesty. If this story touched you as much as it touched us, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a heartfelt comment below, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's honor Son Ye Jin not just for the actress she is, but for the strong, honest, and inspiring woman she continues to be. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay kind, stay real, and stay in love.